Alright guys, I hope you all having an absolutely wonderful day today. I'm going to be showing y'all how to make this in Blender. Super simple, get it in like 10 minutes. Have this super cool scene. Alright, let's get into it. So first thing we're going to do here, we're going to add in we're going to press Shift A, add in a cube. We're going to press S and Z. And this is going to be able to move it up only on the Z axis. And we're going to Shift A. We're going to add in our camera. Go into our camera view, go down here to our dude, I don't remember what it's called. It's like rotation properties or something like that. And then let's go back on the Y. Pull this to about -20. And we're gonna Shift A, add in, go to mesh, add in a plane, press S, and just to scale it. And we're scale it just to about right there where our camera's at. Alright, so now we're gonna add in this really quickly. Pull this up, and we're gonna change the resolution to that nice crisp 4K. And pull this up out of 90 degrees to just about there. We can pull this up because if we look at our render here, that'll be on the screen, and it's a little bit higher up, as you can see, so we'll put it up just a little bit higher, and then I'll just do this. Alright, so I got this. We're going to Shift A, add in a cube, and we will press G and X, and then move it to the side, and then G and Y. Press S to scale, and then G and Z to pull it up. And then you're going to press Tab to go to edit mode. You're going to right click, make sure you press A so you have all of your vertices selected. So just like that. And then we're going to subdivide this, so just right click and then left click this right here. So there we go. We don't need it that much. So we're going to go here to our modifiers. We're going to add in a displacement. Press new, press a little tab, and we're going to click clouds. And we are just going to turn the depth all the way up. Kind of right click, shade this smooth. And we're going to change the size pretty big so we get this nice looking thing here. And kind of just get it where, you know, wherever you want, just where it looks nice. So I'm going to put mine just about there. And, you know, we can also move this around just a little bit. Kind of get it just really wherever you want. There we go. Then you go here on the strength, and you can also play with this a little bit. And your goal is to kind of make this look like a really smooth material, but not too smooth. So just like there for now. And we'll change it later if we need. Let's do that. Alright, so now that you have your objects, and you've kind of tweaked them to where you want, just kind of make it look like this as close as possible. And we're going to copy and paste this, and kind of curve it just a little bit. And we'll shrink it down just a little bit, pull it this way, copy and paste it, and we'll move it back, and just a little bit more random. Alright, so once you have both of your objects, you know, you want a little bit of space between them so they don't look super crunched. You're just going to copy and paste this and rotate it. And to do that, just press R. And you're going to want this just barely going out of the frame, so you want to do the same for these. You can kind of rotate them just a little bit, get them where you want them. There you have our base scene. So what we're going to do now is Shift A. We're going to go here to our light and area. We're going to clip to the X on here. We're going to press R, Y, and 90. Ooh, we'll do, sorry, RX minus 90. There you go. Press G and Z, I think, right? Yeah, G and Z. G and Z, move this kind of up here to the middle. And then we're going to go back to camera view. Press G and Y to bring it right in front of the cube. Press S and Z to move it here. And then just about there. So there you go. We have our base like light here. And what we're going to want to do with this is just change this to just about 20. And we might change it later. Okay, so now what we're going to do is Shift A. We're going to add in a plane. Press RX 90. We're going to scale this up quite a bit. So just about there. And then you're going to subdivide it a lot. Like a lot. And what you're going to do, there's easier ways to do this, but this is just quick and easy. You're just going to select what you have here and just delete this. You can see our you want to see our object here. 8 vertices, Okay, I'm gonna press A and right click and just unsubdivide all of it. Unsubdivide, because the subdivisions will lag your computer like crazy. It doesn't matter what you have. Alright, so this is a little big, so what we can do is just shrink it down a little bit. We're gonna click this, our material editor, and press new. Once you press new, you're gonna go down to the bottom here once this loads, and metallic, just bring that all the way up. You can bring the roughness down just a little bit. Alright, so now we're gonna select our plane here. I'm gonna kind of drag this up, and we are going to go to our shader editor. You know what, we'll actually do our light first, so we'll select our light, and let's go into rendered view really quickly. Alright, so this is super simple what we're gonna do. So we kind of have our light right now. We're gonna click our light really quickly and just kind of get the lighting correct. So once it's shining, just a really nice like an outlined glow right there. So we're gonna set this to just about here. So just about there is good, and you have this nice little glow. You can't really see them all the way, but you can just enough. And I'm actually gonna select these top ones right here and bring them down. Perfect. And then same for this one. Bring them like that. Okay, so we're gonna select our cube. So for now, we'll just keep our our emission a singular color, and we can change it later. So yeah. So let's just select our ground. And I would say this is the more, not difficult part, but it's a little bit more complex. So we're going to Shift A. We're going to add in a color ramp. Bam, and then press Shift D, duplicate that, Shift A. We're going to add in a bump. So bump map, Shift A, and then add in a noise texture. Alright, so really quickly, you're going to go here to Edit on the very top left, go to Preferences. And you're going to go to add-ons and search up Node Wrangler. So Node Wrangler. So we have that add-on. Make sure you press this little check mark just to enable it. So what we're going to do here now is move our color ramps right under each other, and then our bump. So press the noise texture, press Control T. Here you get this little preset node set up. Connect the factor to the factor on right here, and then you're going to select the color and move it to the height right here. And make sure you have your plane selected on the ground. And you're going to select your normal right here to the normal on the principal BS, or whatever this is, BS, or I don't know, your main material output thing. And then set your color to the roughness. So right here, you get this really cool effect on the ground, and it's gonna look really nice. And we're just gonna try to do our best to scale this properly. And we're just, right now we're gonna set this to 7. The detailed 2, roughness, pretty much everything default. And then we can set the color to just about here on the black, and then white, we'll leave it all the way up. And then pretty much the same thing here, move this just about here, and then move this just about here. So there you go, we have our floor plane. And you're going to want to change the scale so you kind of get something like this. Oh, and by the way, for the roughness, we're going to go 0.05, just about there. And then, you know, distance 1, let's leave that there. So really the only thing you can do here is just kind of mess with the scale and all that. Press 4 on all of these. Yes, there you go, 4. Just so you can keep it at a lower number. It's more customizable. So you kind of want to mess with this until you get it where you want it. I'm going to put mine just about here. Alright, perfect. So now we got our scene set up. That's pretty much it. You know, you can kind of get your floor looking a little bit nicer than this. So we're going to change a few things actually. And I want to see what it looks like with the metallic up just a little bit. And yep, that's pretty much it. So you can just kind of, again, just change this to get it where you want it. And then actually scale your floor down, which is what I'm going to do. Just because the scale we have right now looks a little odd. then we're gonna go to camera, and we're gonna change the focal length from 50 to 40. It's not a big difference, but it is because it'll make the scene look just a little bit better. So we're gonna move this up forward just a bit. And let's actually select our floor and make this just a little bit smaller. Just so you see a little bit more detail. We're gonna select the color and just bring it down just a little bit so it's just a little bit darker. Alright, so perfect. There we go. We got our little kind of spongy floor. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.